Gentlemen, as you know, there's only one thing on the agenda for this evening. The boys basketball program, as you're very aware, is a highly visible, important part of many people's lives in this community. I do wish to thank the players, coaches, administrators, staff members, parents, patrons, and fans for their sincere and thoughtful input and their passionate concerns in their expressions in this matter. I would also like to thank you as board members for your intense review and the extended amount of time that you've spent on this issue for the betterment of Loogootee schools. That being said, after careful review and a considerable amount of deliberation, I recommend to you that Coach Wagoner be renewed for the 2011-12 season.
I have a motion to accept the presentations Mr. Wagoner put up.
I'll make a motion to accept the recommendation.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? I'd like to say that this is a different process than what we normally go through, and I feel like that the process kind of blew up in our face. There was mistakes made. I'm pointing my finger at myself and other people through this whole process. It's something that when it blew up Tuesday afternoon, it didn't really allow us to do our job. And our job is to take a recommendation from Mr. Wycamp to discuss it and to vote on it. We never fully had that chance. We weren't ready to come in here Tuesday night and make a vote at that point and go forward with it. So I personally didn't want to have this meeting today because, in my opinion, Mike, or Mr. Wagoner, has not been ever let go of his duties. He had a bad evaluation. Or a critical evaluation is probably a better word, and it was done by his superiors, and I stand by the evaluation. I do not stand by the recommendation. I think with the evaluation, I don't think the recommendation was warranted, so that's kind of how we got to this point. And you know, to all involved, Mr. Wagoner, and we've talked a lot, it's been a tough week for him, it's been a tough week for a lot of us, so hopefully we can get forward with this. Any other comments?
I got you too quickly. I first want to thank God for this opportunity and thank everyone for being here this evening. I'm going to read this. I do want to share that whoever stated that sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, never face a tough crowd with a decision, and they definitely didn't have the internet. Being born and raised in Loogootee, I myself have painted many parts of my body and donned the black and gold apparel and have done some mighty silly things in support of this school and community that I love because of a tradition. Traditions are wonderful when they unite us, but let them never divide us. Abraham Lincoln stated, "You can please some of the people some of the time, all the people some of the time, some of the people all of the time, but you can never please all the people all of the time." Whatever decision is made here tonight does not make us cowards, nor will it make us heroes. We are 5 men of flesh and blood trying to do what is right for this community and also the other 260 students in our school. The future of the city is not about our success in athletics, but the success of every student that walks or has walked our hallways, sat in our classrooms, and then how we prepare them to enter into the world as an adult. My desire is that all parts of our school, whether it be sports or academia, excel in all that we do. I also want to be passionate about our other children who never get on a field, a court, or a track, but who give all they got to what they do. Thank you to our other teams, the Math Bowl, the Spelling Bowl, the Geography Bowl, and the other teams that we have. I want to say thank you to the sponsors who put in many extra hours in planning and preparing our children to represent our school as they have so well. They are not seen and very seldom heard, but they give a lot of time preparing to represent you and I around our state. I want to say thank you to our teachers who see the best in a child and makes them better. I want to say thank you to the teacher who sees the worst in a student and helps them to overcome their worst and become their best. Again, I say thank you, and you are very important to us and the community and to the future success of our society. To those of you who may not have caught a ball or ran for a ribbon, we say thank you for attending our school. I pledge to you, we as an administration will do all we can to support you in any way we can to help you become your best, to become an achiever, and to be a contributor to our community and our country, whether it be the military, working in the bank, becoming a CEO, a teacher, a missionary, engineer, scientist, or a mother, father, or whatever it may be. And may we never forget, for those who we may call nerds now, may one day be the next Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft. So on behalf of all of us on this board, whatever comes forth now, I'm still a member of this community. I love this community, and may we continue to support our community. It's not about buildings, but it's about people. Thank you.
Anyone else? Have a motion and a second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And I'm going to give the other board members, usually we don't do this, usually the discussion we have is after a motion. Tim, I'm going to just come on down the line. If you have anything you want to add?
No, I think Scotty summed it up perfectly for us. I support what he said 100%.
On the bus?
I got to go along with Scott. Very well said. Not afraid people with words, and what he said I'll go along with and support. And a lot of people think that only their opinions as they call or see me somewhere are the only ones that matter, but you know, you got a way to have from the whole community. And I do appreciate y'all stopping by, calling, see me in the grocery store, wherever, and saying, hey, you know, what's going on? What can we do? I like this. I don't like this. Whatever. It kind of makes you feel a little better about which way you vote. Thank you.
And I would like to speak specifically to the basketball people. There's two sides of this, and a big question that other people have contacted me, but trust me, there has been. What I ask is for our kids, that everybody get behind our basketball program. Mike Wagoner's our coach. He's very capable being our coach. He's done a good job. He's looked in the mirror. There are some issues and some things he's going to work on to become a better coach, and every coaches will tell you there's things they can do to become a better coach. So I ask everyone to jump behind us. Hopefully we'll have a great year, make a heck of a run next year, and then we don't have to go through this again, because trust me, it's not fun. And hopefully everyone can jump on board and get behind this. Mike, is there anything you want to say? I see you back there.
Just, you know, through the whole process, I want to thank you guys for being patient. You know, it's just, like you said, it blew up after Tuesday afternoon, but I think cooler heads prevailed, and I want to thank you for meeting on Saturday, and I want to thank you guys for listening very intently and giving me your evaluation, and thanks for your vote of confidence.
Thanks, Mike.
And thank you, Mike, for Saturday. You know, I felt like we had a real good discussion. All right, everything out on the table and moving forward.
I think one last thing I'd like to say, I wish everyone would keep coming to these meetings. Stay involved. I said this when we closed the school last year, but we get a big crowd, we close the school, basketball. Everybody stay involved in the school. We're here to represent you, but we do value the input. We want to know what you're thinking. Show up at our meetings and come be a part of the process. So, thanks for coming tonight.
A motion to adjourn.
I will make that motion.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Thanks.